Back in early 2022, the contract between CUNA Mutual Group and its union employees was set to expire at the end of March. The company had seen record profits throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, and both parties seemed to expect a straightforward contract negotiation. CUNA Mutual Group is a financial services company that, for the majority of its more than 85-year history, has provided products and services to credit unions across the United States. In a lot of ways, CUNA Mutual Group is built into the DNA of the credit union movement, founded in the wake of the Great Depression with the goal of providing financial services to those with lower income. 95% of credit unions are customers of CUNA Mutual Group. To say that the credit union movement has been important to its business would be an understatement. In the last 20 years, however, the company has been signaling a change. They've moved into a model more akin to that of a corporate bank. There's no bigger indication of their pivot in the marketplace than their decision to completely rebrand the company in May of 2023 by changing its name to TruStage, possibly signaling a separation from their credit union roots. With this shift in business model, they've also become a lot more aggressive with their represented employees. Since the year 2000, the company has outsourced more than 1,200 jobs previously done by union workers, significantly diminishing the size of the bargaining unit. Today, about 450 union employees remain at CUNA Mutual/TruStage. This pattern of aggressive outsourcing is just one of the 5 main priorities identified by the union in their fight for a fair contract this time around. The other issues include remote work. In response to the pandemic, more than 90% of CUNA Mutual employees were able to shift to working from home, and we want to keep that flexibility without being subject to an arbitrary decree from management. Healthcare. Workers local to the Madison area have access to a high-quality HMO healthcare plan that can be significantly less expensive than the high-deductible options offered to remote workers. With so much of the workforce being remote, we want to ensure access to quality healthcare for all union employees. Pension. The company is proposing to freeze the pension plan for all new hires, which would create a split in membership that could divide us in future negotiations. We're not just fighting for ourselves, we're fighting for future workers and wages that keep up with inflation.
We say fight back!
So, why have negotiations gone on for so long? Are we being unreasonable in our demands? Well, let's look at the facts. To be clear, CUNA Mutual Group has the money. Year after year, the company has posted record profits. They've expanded into new business areas, purchasing companies for billions of dollars and building an expensive new office building in Madison. They've employed some of the top union-busting law firms in the country, including Jackson Lewis and Ogletree Deakins of the Bad Guys Norma Ray infamy. The amount of money it would cost CUNA Mutual Group/TruStage to agree to our terms pales in comparison to what they've spent on their new building, let alone their recent acquisitions. And presumably, these union-busting law firms aren't working pro bono either. As of January 1st, 2023, the employer is effectively refusing to even meet with the bargaining team by arbitrarily insisting on a brand new bargaining format that is unfairly and one-sidedly onerous on the union. They've retaliated against our union leaders, including the termination of our chief steward, Joe Avica. Taken together, these and other actions all reflect a strategy by the company to draw out the bargaining process for as long as possible. Perhaps the employer is hoping that union employees will become sick of the protracted negotiations and settle for a lesser contract just to get it over with. But it doesn't appear to be the case that the company's union-busting tactics are going to work on us. We haven't had a raise since 2021, while we've seen management and executives give themselves lucrative bonuses. HR has sent us emails with misleading graphs that attempt to paint the picture that their proposal is a huge win for us, while it actually represents a pay cut below inflation. We're seeing how they treat us. We see how they fired our chief steward in a transparent retaliatory move, and we're prepared to fight back. We've held multiple informational pickets outside corporate headquarters in Madison, filed several unfair labor practice charges with the NLRB, and sent letters to thousands of credit unions across the country. We've extended the benefit of the doubt to management for over 14 months as the company drags its feet and refuses to bargain in good faith. On April 24th, we gathered together at the Madison Labor Temple with our coworkers, families, and members of the community to announce the results of our unfair labor practice strike authorization vote.
So I have a great honor of announcing that we have taken a strike authorization vote, and members have voted 92% in favor of authorizing an unfair labor practice strike.
The affiliated unions representing tens of thousands of workers have your back. The building and construction trades have your back. The service sector workers have your back. The industrial and the manufacturing workers have your back. The firefighters, the nurses, the teachers, the social workers, the school district employees, the state workers, the federal workers, the city workers, the county workers, all of the workers and the unions have your back, and don't forget it.